Alright, boys, we are back, and I think it's about that time to be able to start the simulation of year one, alright? We've already done a few trades to our team, acquiring Paul Stastny from the Colorado Avalanche and Louis Eriksson from the Dallas Stars, alright? I really don't see us doing too much more trade-wise before we start it up, so we should be able to get at least 1 month done of simulation in this video, alright? But first things first, we got to really edit our lines. I didn't edit the lines in the last video, I just quickly did it. Alright, you guys were saying that this Garbett guy, there's no way he can start. I know, there's still some guys down in the minors that we have to sort out. So let's do that right now. We still want to look at free agency, if there's anyone that we can maybe go after. Alright, now, here's the question, alright? A lot of you guys were saying put Holtby down in the minors, and we can start him every game, and he'll get a lot of experience. Well, I was thinking that we could do the same thing that we did in Calgary. You know, 2 losses for both these goalies, Neuwirth and Holtby. And that way you grow them both, and you know, you got 40, 50 starts for one guy, and then you got 40, 30 starts for the other guy. All right? I think 40 and 30 starts in the NHL would get you more experience than 82 starts in the AHL. So that's what I want to do to start, because we don't have to worry about waivers. I think, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, hang on. I think I want to bring up Holtby as our backup, all right, and then just leave Raycroft as a starter in the minors, right? Because we really don't have a minor league team right now anyways, so he's not going to be getting too many wins on the AHL team, all right? So I think I want to bring up Holtby to the NHL team just to see what happens for the first month, all right? We'll go 2 losses for Neuwirth and 2 losses for Holtby, and we'll see which goalie comes out better. All right, I'm pretty sure it'll be Neuwirth, but we'll try it out, all right? Defenseman, Mike Green, Carl Alsner, John Carlson, Jeff Schultz, Roman Hammerlick, and Dmitry Orlov. Yeah, that works out the way it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all fine. And then forwards, who's not... okay, we can bring up Matt Hendricks. All right, we can bring up Joey Crab just for now. That's pretty much all the players that I want. And who can we send out? We can send out Garbutt. And Perreault is a young guy, right? Yeah, I don't need this Perreault guy up here. We can send Perreault back down, leave Hendricks and Joey Crab, because Joey Crab is more of a body checker than a playmaker kind of thing. Yeah, we'll just leave Joey Crab up there with Matt Hendricks. All right, and then Jason Chimera, and that should be 12 forwards. Yes, it is. All right, so let's take a look at our lines once again, see how it looks. Let me just arrange it the way I wanted to arrange it. Backstrom over here, Brooks Like up front. Eriksson, and then we got to figure out who's going on the right wing. Oh no, it's Ribeiro. Where's Ribeiro? My bad. We already did that. Yeah, it's Ribeiro. All right, so you got your first 2 lines: Ovechkin, Stastny, Backstrom, Eriksson, Like, and Mike Ribeiro. All right, and then you got Chimera, Wolski, Knubel, Crab, Johansson, Hendricks. All right, so you guys were really praising this guy, Marcus Johansson, a lot. Basically, you guys were saying that he could take over for Ribeiro on the second line next year when he's ready. So we got to make sure we play him this year. And you know what? He may replace Brooks Like on the power play because he may have a better offensive category. All right, so we'll have to take a look at that. But for what was his face-off? Sorry, I didn't see that. 70. All right, it's not bad. We'll put him up there for now. I just want to see these other players, what positions they are. Chimera is a left wing. All right, so he's not taking face-off, so we leave Chimera there. Knubel, he is a right wing. He's not taking face-offs either. All right, so that looks fine right there. Matt Hendricks, let's see this guy. Center grinder, 76 for face-off, so it's decent. All right, so he actually looks like he would fit in the fourth line center perfectly. Joey Crab, no face-offs there. Right winger, yep, that's fine. And then Wojtek Wolski. This guy's more offensively minded. You know, I think Wojtek Wolski would be more valuable than Mike Knubel on the third. I mean, we could put Mike Knubel, actually, we could do Mike Knubel and Wolski, and then Chimera down on the fourth line. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so we do have a team, all right? We don't really need to go into free agency. I'm still going to go into free agency, but we do have a decent team here, all right? Our worst players are Hendricks and Crab, 73, 74, both on the fourth line. But everyone else is pretty much 80s on the third line, 79 Chimera, and then 85, 84, 82, 85, 85, 93, all right? So it's a decent offensive lineup that we have right here. Defensively, the one person I'm thinking of is Orlov, right? I'm thinking one free agent pickup, put Orlov back in the minors for 1 year, and then I'm thinking more of a defensive defenseman to help out with the penalty kill a little bit more. I mean, we do have Schultz and Hammerlick, all right, but I wouldn't mind one more. All right, and then goalies, yeah, we know that. So I'm not going to do the power play and penalty kill just yet. I just wanted to see our team free agency. Okay, so let's see who is available in free agents, all right? I don't know how many players I have on my team right now because we're not in the off season anymore. We're in preseason, so I can't exactly tell how many players I have on my team. So I got to do this the right way. All right, so unrestricted. All right. Oh, Cam Barker. Right. He's usually a free agent. Top 6 defenseman. He wants $4 million basically for 3 years. I would want to give him a 1-year contract because again next year Dmitry Orlov can come up. We can afford him. All right, so that's not that bad. Cam Barker. We also have a few other top 6s in here. Let me just sort by defenseman for now. Let me just see who the best steal would be. You know what? Let me just take a look at Cam Barker's stats. Defensively, he's not bad. He's more of an offensive. Yeah, he's listed as an offensive defenseman. All right, discipline 75. He wouldn't be bad, but remember, I'm looking for more of a shutdown defenseman back there on the top 6. Colin White's better body checker, pretty much the same defensive awareness and worse discipline. So I'd rather take Barker over White. Paul Ranger. Let's see this guy. Same defensive awareness. Discipline's a little bit better. No, I'd rather take Cam Barker over him. Brent Sopel. Is he a top 6? Yes, he is. Same defensive. No, Cam Barker's still the best one. Shane Morrison. No, Cam Barker's still better. Camp Holy. Cam Barker's still better. And Alexander Picard. Star Trek. Captain Picard. No. What's it called? No, they're the only top 6s right there. So you know what? I think Cam Barker would be the best. Even though he's listed as an offensive defenseman, his defensive categories are still better than the other guys. All right, or pretty much on par with the other guys. So I might as well go after him. But hang on. Let's just see. Forwards. Is there any unrestricted free agent forwards? Get Jason Arnott. All right, third-line scorer, but he's 78 overall. I mean, he could replace Hendricks or Joey Crab back there. I could understand that. His face-offs is a little bit better. All right, Morrison, Brendan Morrison. No, we don't need that. I want Checkers. No. Paulson. Let's see, Samuel Paulson. He's got a pretty good defensive awareness, good face-offs, good body checking. You know, I'd rather take Paulson than Joey Crab. Frolov, Zherdev. Oh, man, he's gone way down, hasn't he? No, I'm not signing Zherdev. Shrimp, Giroux. All right, so let us first put up our offer to, what's his face, Cam Barker, all right? We're only going to do one at a time because, again, we have to worry about how many players we have on our team. So a 1-year deal, he wants 4.7. 2-year deal, I could get him for 4.5, but I don't want to hold him. I don't want to hold on to him for next year, kind of thing, because salary cap issues. I wouldn't mind signing him again in free agency, all right? So why don't we just give him the deal that he wants, all right? 1 year for 4.85. All right, we can do it. Why not? All right, so we got Cam Barker. Now let me simulate up a few days. Before I do that, let me just make sure, once again, I'm pretty sure that they're off. Let me just make sure. Injuries are off. Good. All right, so we'll simulate up a few days, see if we get Cam Barker, and then we'll try to make a move for, not Jason Arnott. There was another player in there. I forget who his name was, but I wanted to get that. Oh, yeah, Paulson. I wanted to get Paulson to replace, what's his name, Joey Crab back there. All right, all we need is one of those forwards. All right, so let's just see if we get, blah, 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 blah. Let's see if we get Cam Barker on our team, because Cam Barker would fill out that top 6 perfectly. He'd be a lot better this year than Dmitry Orlov. Orlov's not ready just yet. We saw his stats. He was just not ready just yet. We'll review the progress later. Cam Barker. All right, so we got him on our team. Good. We didn't have to worry about too many players on our team. All right, so we got Cam Barker. Now, how much money do we have left over for a forward here? Let's see. Where was he? Forwards. Overall, where was he? Paulson. All right, 1.3. Oh, yeah, I can afford it. Why can I afford? Oh, it's because he hasn't come up yet. All right, perfect. Yeah, we'll send Paulson a deal. All right, we'll give you 1.35. All right. Now, I could get somebody else like Jason Arnott, but we already have players like that, like Mike Knuble, Wojtek Wolski. All right, we only needed checkers or grinders for the fourth line. We see how it says third line scorer. We don't need that. Depth forward, we don't need those. Fourth liners, we need. All right, and third line checkers, but I don't see any third line checkers, so we're just going after fourths. All right, Cal O'Reilly, let's see this guy. No defensive awareness. Paulson's got better. No. All right, so Paulson was the only guy I wanted to go after, right? So we'll wait on Paulson, and then we'll check the free agents for young rookies with pretty good star potential, and then we'll just try to sign a handful of them, all right, and restock the prospect pool, basically, all right? Let's keep going here. Yep. Samuel Paulson, get on our team. Come on. Come on, I know you want to join. I know you want to join. Let's go. What's going on? There he goes. I decided to go with another team at this time. You freaking jerk. I wasted all that time waiting for you. Oh, my God. I should have offered him more money. I didn't think anybody else would offer him a deal. So, unrestricted free agents, forwards. Let's see who's available still. You got this one guy, Cal O'Reilly. He wasn't much better. Now, you know what? I'm not going to sign this guy. We'll just go into the season with the players that we have right now. No, we don't need any of those guys, all right? There's only a handful. But I could get Jason Harnett just to get him. His defensive, you know what? I'm just going to go after Jason Harnett. You know what? Just to get him. Why not? All right, 1 year at 2.9. All right? I got to bolster that fourth line just a little bit. All right, we bolstered our defense. We're leaving our goalies. We just need that little extra touch on the fourth line there. All right, because we're not going to make that trade for Filppula or anything like that. All right, we just got to... Who signed Paulson? Phoenix. You'd rather go to Phoenix than Washington. Oh, my God, you idiot. He must have gone for money. They must have offered him an arm and a leg. Teams must be salary cap compliant by the start of the season. Any team. So, October 9th. All right, so I have 2 more days. Come on, sign on the team, you goof. Jason Harnett, get on this team. There you go. All right, so we got Jason Harnett. Perfect. All right, so let's go back into free agency. All right, because now I'm just going to sign a crap load of rookies. All right, who are they? All right, so there's no 4 stars, but there's plenty of 3.5 stars, like Teravainen. We did this before in Calgary. Might as well just do it again. All right, 2-year deal. Yep, that's fine. Bertilson, sure. I'll offer all these guys some deals here, all right? Eventually, it's going to say that you don't have any more room for these players, but any guys who are younger than 22 with a 3.5-star potential, I will grab for our team. Bystrom, all right. Calgary's interested in him, so I got to offer him some money. Go down here. John Weston, it's 3.5 stars, but it's red, so we won't go after that, all right? So there's 4 players that we went after. And then goalies, is there any goalies? We could get Leclerc as a backup. No thank you. Ramo, no, he's 26. Oh, yeah, Gustafsson. We can go after this guy again. All right, yep, why not? 20 years old. There you go. All right, and now let's do our line changes, all right? Actually, I want to wait for those guys to do the AHL line changes. All right, so I got to move up Jason Harnett and Cam Barker right now because of this the salary cap problems. So Orlov, you go down. Okay, can't send him down just yet. Barker, you come on up. Orlov, you go down. All right. And now forwards. Let's see who comes up. Jason Harnett, you come up. Oh, salary cap. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna. How much did I sign Arnett for? I have 2.4 available. I need 2.9. I signed him for. What can I do? I got to do something crazy here. All right, so I just got to make sure. Yeah. Okay, so I can do this. Let's see here. Cam Barker. We'll send Cam back down. Okay, I got to bring up some cheap players. That's how I got to do it. Hang on. This guy, 529. There you go. 525. Sorry. There you go. All right, perfect. Brought those 2 guys up. All right, now we'll send down Cam Barker. All right, and actually we'll send down Roman Hammerlick, whatever. I'd rather have Arnett and Barker up and then not be able to have Roman Hammerlick on the team. All right, so Barker, get your ass back up here. All right, now Arnett, get your ass up here. Perfect. Now we send down everyone. Hendricks, we're holding on to Hendricks. Joey Crab, we're sending down. All right, so Arnett, yep. And now defensemen, let's see, McNeil and Stafford. We got to send these 2 guys down. All right, I made a little bit extra, but oh my God, if I'm 10,000 off of being able to bring up Hammerlick, I'm going to be pissed. Come on, oh my God. Hammerlick is 3.5, I have 3.49 of salary cap available. Is there anyone else cheaper that I could replace for this guy? Because that's the problem. No, 525 is the lowest I can go. Is there a forward up here that I know I don't need? Chimera I need, Johansson, Knubel I need, Wolski is cheap. No, you know what, whatever. I'd rather, we're going to have Orlov up. All right. Yeah, we're going to have to bring Orlov up. Orlov and Hammerlick's going to have to be on the minor league team. Just can't bring him up. We just don't have enough money to bring him up. Whatever. Sorry, Hammerlick, but we replaced Hammerlick with Cam Barker, so that's a bit better. All right, we'll give Dmitry Orlov the chance. All right, so best lines again. Is that everyone? Actually, hang on. Let me just make sure that was everyone. Forwards. Yeah, Joey Craig. Yes, that's everybody. All right, so best lines. All right, let's just see what the lineups are like right now. What I want to do is I want to get a simulation done in this video. All right, hang on a sec. Alsner, Green, Carlson, Schultz. Yeah, that looks good. And then over here, Louis Erickson. No, Louis Erickson on the right. Ribeiro, Brooks like, Backstrom, Stastny on the first line with Backstrom and Ovechkin. All right, and then it's Johansson, Wolski, and Knubel. Actually, no, I'm gonna send Knubel down to the because Hendricks was the fourth line center, and then Arnott can come up to the second line or third line because he was better. He was better at defense than Knubel, and he was actually pretty good offensively if you look at his stats. Not really, actually. You know what? I'll put Knubel on the third line. Allow some goal scoring with Johansson. All right, so that's the way we got our lines looking right now. All right. So, yeah, let's do the power play lines and everything. Basically, we're going to keep them the same as the 5v5 lines, all right? So, Ribeiro on the right, Wolski, Erickson. Now, here's the question. Do we allow Brooks Like or Johansson to be the center of the second line power play? All right? Don't look at the face-offs. Look at the puck skills, offensive awareness, and shooting. All right, so Brooks Like is 84s and 86s for shootings, 84s everywhere in puck skills, and offensive awareness and poise of 84. So basically, we're looking at 84s everywhere for Brooks Like. Johansson, his shooting is a little bit weaker than Brooks Like. His puck skills is a little bit weaker than Brooks Like right now, and his offense. Okay, you know what? Right now, Marcus Johansson is not better offensively than Brooks Like. Brooks Like is the better offensive player. So we got to give it to Brooks Like right now, all right? Johansson's just not ready just yet. He's just not ready just yet, all right? Now, I didn't do defense. We want Mike Green on the first line. Orlov's going to be on the third line. Same thing with Cam Barker. Yeah, it'll be Cam Barker and Orlov. Schultz and Carlson, sure, and then Alzner and Green. Yeah, because then the defensive defenseman. But Alzner is actually a pretty good offensive defensive defenseman. Yeah, he is. So he can have the first line. That's fine. All right. Green, Carlson, Alzner, Barker. Yeah, Green, Carlson, Alzner, Barker. I'm fine with that. Ovechkin, Stastny, Backstrom. Erickson, Like, Ribeiro. Four-man power play. It's going to be Backstrom and Ovechkin, sure, and then Louis Erickson and Paul Stastny. All right. Or you know what? We'll keep the Swedes together. No. I got to keep Backstrom with Ovechkin. That's the rule. I got to keep Backstrom with Ovechkin. Penalty kill. Brooks Like, Stastny, Backstrom, and Ovechkin. All right. They're saying that those are our best defensive players. I'll go with it. All right. We'll go with it to start the season. And then Like and Stastny. Yep, that's our penalty killers. That makes sense to me. Yep, that looks good. 4-on-4 lines. That's fine. Extra attacker. It's got to be Alexander Ovechkin and Louis Erickson, sure. Yeah, it can be Louis Erickson. And then Neuwirth and Holtby, sure. Shootout, Ovechkin, Louis Erickson, Ribeiro, Stastny, Backstrom. That's a pretty filthy shootout lineup. All right, so there you go, boys. We are done. We've made up our team. I hope that it's looking pretty good. All right, we're going to do a simulation of the first month in this video. Don't worry. It may go on a little bit long, but I promised you guys we'd get it done, so let's get it done. Let's simulate up, and let's see which one of those rookies we get. So we got Gustafsson, we got Bystrom. That's good. All right, let's just keep going. We still have to do the line changes to the AHL. We're not going to do them in depth. We're just going to do best lines. I just wanted to get these guys on our team first. All right, so let's cap off everything else. Excuse me. All right, so in Hershey, best lines. Yeah, we really don't have anyone on our team that we want to get better just yet. All right. Where's Orlov? Does Orlov? Oh, no, Orlov is on our NHL team. My bad. All right, and then goalies, Raycroft. Yeah, why not just start Raycroft? It doesn't matter. All right, our AHL team's going to be crap this year, but don't worry. Once we get some prospects next year, because all the prospects that we signed are all like in the mid-50s, so they're not ready to play yet anyway. So we'll give them a year, all right, just to get a little bit better, and then we can worry about our AHL team next year when we have when we get some more prospects in our pool, all right? But it's time to start the simulation. Let's do 1 month. All right, so Neuwirth is in the net. We're going to give them the exact same thing that we did in Calgary. 2 losses, and you're out. All right, and the next guy goes in. Ooh, and look at that. We start off the year with a shutout, 4-0 on home ice. It's a pretty good way to start it off, but then we come back with a loss, all right? So we're going to lose games. What I want to be looking at this year is I'm pretty sure the team that we put out there is, I'm not going to say that we're going to be one of the best teams out there, but I'm pretty sure that this team can make the playoffs, all right? So there's 2 losses. What I want to be looking out for is how is Alexander Ovechkin doing, all right? Because, again, I don't want to trade Ovechkin. He is a superstar player. He's a franchise player, all right? But if he's only getting, 65, 70-point seasons, I mean, I could get another player for $6 million that can get that much, all right? And then I can can get another player for $3.5 million in the salary cap that I'd save with Ovechkin. So let's keep an eye on Ovechkin's point totals because he's got everything he needs around him. He's got everything he needs. All right. Now, I hope he's gone in there and he lost 2 games in a row. So we'll realize that Neuwirth is probably the best goalie, but still, we're gonna give Holtby some time to play, all right? Because again, injuries come playoffs. It's always a good idea to have 2 decent goalies, all right? But yeah, Neuwirth has come in. He's 3-2. Holtby's 0-2, all right? So it is looking that already that Neuwirth is the better goalie. Ovechkin's only got 4 goals in 7 games, all right? So it's not horrible, but still, I'm expecting at least a 40-goal season out of Ovechkin, all right? 50 goals, I mean, you rarely see those even with computers, but I'm expecting at least a 40-goal season with Ovechkin, all right? There's 2 more losses, and there was those 2 losses were from, what's his name? Neuwirth. So let's just do one more game because it's the end of the month right now anyways. Let's do one more game with Neuwirth in the net. Let's just see what happens. All right, and we win. All right, so perfect. So we'll start off the next month. We'll reset it because I'm pretty sure Neuwirth is our better goalie, so we got to run with him a little bit. All right, so we'll start this month again in the next video with Neuwirth. Reset. He has to lose 2 more games. All right, but we're 4-3-3, which is decent. 4-6, which isn't, but at least our losses have come from overtime losses. All right, save percentage. Are we up there? No, we're not. Points and wins. Points, are we up there? Let's see. Washington, we're not up there for points. Assists, are we up there? Ribeiro's got 8, so that's pretty good, I guess. Goals, are we up there? Ovechkin is tied for 2nd with 6. All right, so that's pretty good. Eastern Conference, we are in 3rd place, but that's because we're leading our division. All right, Tampa Bay is the next best team, and they have 8 points. All right, and the Western Conference looks like that. All right, so it's still very early to be judging. Basically, no, we don't need to do team standings just yet. It's only been 1 month. It's very early to be judging stats, but let's just check out individual stats. Let's see how our players are doing, all right? So Ovechkin, all right, so he's doing good. He's a point-a-game player, which I'm expecting out of Ovechkin, all right? 40 goals, remember. So 40 goals, 40 assists, point-a-game player. That's what I'm expecting out of Ovechkin. 10 points in 10 games. Ribeiro is really doing good on that second line. 8 assists, 10 points in 10 games. Good. Backstrom's got 7. Brooks Lake's got 7. Louis Eriksson and Stastny. Stastny's only got 2. So Stastny's only got 2 on that first line. But again, it's still very early. For some reason, Ovechkin still has 10 points, even with Stastny on his line. So maybe Stastny's just winning faceoffs. We're not going to change anything just yet, all right? Knubel's only got 2. Johansson's got 2. All right, we go down here. All right, so the 2 players that I picked up, Eriksson and Stastny, really haven't been producing so far for us, all right? So we'll keep an eye on that. Defenseman, Alsner's got 5. Orlov, look at that. Dmitry Orlov's got 4. Green's got 4, so that's pretty good. And then the goalies. All right, so Neuwirth's played 8. Holtby's only played 2. Now, Holtby played 2 games, and his goals against was 1.43. We just didn't get goals in those 2 games. Neuwirth's got a goals against average of 2.74, which is way too high. All right, and a save percentage, Holtby's got 95.52, and Neuwirth's got 91.24. So the 2 games that I played Holtby, you know, we lost, but we didn't get any goal support those 2 games, all right? So you guys can give me your comments about our goaltending. You guys can give me your comments about our offense. I still think I want to do at least 1 more month of simulating because it hasn't been enough time just yet. Again, we could go on a 5-game winning streak and everything can get turned around, all right? So let's do 1 more month in the next video, but give me your comments and I'll get ahead of the changes that I might have to make. All right, boys, so I'll see you in the next video.